And welcome back to Black Book, the game of Slavic myths and legends. I accidentally had a little hiccup and traveled from here to here, but I haven't done anything yet, so it shouldn't be a problem. The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water, which showed northern night air split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
You move closer, a couple of steps. Suddenly, a demon appears from beneath the water, with black horns and a body that is woolly and matted.
Fight. Looks like I gotta take 1 point of damage, oh no. Or not? Huh. Irazi. Vitalia. Equal. I should take 1 point of damage again, but... Okay, now it works. Not sure why I didn't the first time, but hey, whatever. Vitalia. George the father. No. So, does that increase all of my things? Vahil. Avali. Ruda. Okay, so it doesn't take into account that thing. Let's stay with the simple stuff. Or, well, let's explore the game, I guess. 4 rubles, 50 experience, which are also teeth. Oh, look, I got a little side path. Let's go visit the Camgord Woods. In the autumn, you can find mushrooms upon mushrooms here.
Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes a person, not a demon. An ancient woman dressed in old clothes. It would seem you have come across a beggar.
Oh, a witch, a witch.
A beggar, a beggar. Ah.
I can smell your kind from a mile away.
Do witches not bathe?
Can you spare a few coins? I don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
I mean, I just made 3 from the last fight, so I can afford to only gain 1.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone.
Here, take this.
Take this. Healing herb.
Okay, I am now Link. Thank you, old lady. There's an old forest near the Kova River by Bigichi village. It has a master. Every forest does. Bigichi Forest.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigici village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
Do I want to chart? Do I want to tamper with it?
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched. This is Bigici's folk business, not yours.
Yeah, tampering with it sounds like I'm going to be an asshole. Penisheshkaya Skaya Ravine. This ravine is famous among Chedin's herbalists, so you can find a lot of good herbs there. Only if you're an expert in this, of course. How much are people cringing when I try to speak this?
While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snake to come back. The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves.
Why am I being a dick to a snake?
Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers.
Okay, so I was a dick to a snake because it found a magic lockpick. And also, the only notable thing is a cross shape. I would say a leaf smelling of rust would be more noticeable.
You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Curved lake on the left bank of the Gova. They say 2 men drowned in it this year. Must be quite an unsafe place at night. Aye.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
I'm going to go say hi.
It only takes a single step for the demons to notice you. In a blink of an eye, 2 enemies stand before you.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, you're a new one. Low health, too. This page remains active for 1 turn to infect other pages. So does that mean I can't use it? No, hang on. Does that mean I can't use it next round? Oh, no, wait, hang on. I don't need that one. Because I already have 3 defense on my first turn. Right? Yes. That explains why I didn't take damage last fight. I forgot about my free defense. Oh no, he adds a slot. Okay, that's cool. Wait, I can... Does this heal myself? I think it does, yeah, huh. I didn't even notice that. I thought it was damage. Okay, so I guess I do like those lock cards. I thought the way I was reading it, it was going to lock off one of my slots each turn, so I'd have a more consistent deck at the cost of damage. Irazi. Avdali. Rabba. Your claw has been blocked. Well, it's the only way I'm going to protect any kind of damage here. There, I'm only taking 2 damage now. Because I healed for 3, and he did 2. Okay, so 5 damage. 5. 13. So, bam, bam, and Ruda. Alright. Babushka Serafumshka. I'm not going to pretend that. Does not use word slots of Zagavor. Neat. What's a word slot? Amplifies by 1 for every other page of the same color in Zagavor. I like stealing 75 teeth every fight. Near Nizovka River. This river flows through the Poliad Ridge. Someone in Poshk and Pakcha village told me that this river is formed from the tears of Poliud. Sounds like a tall tale.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
Since it's early game, I don't really need to worry about getting my ass handed to me, so I'm just going to be reckless.
Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Okay. Periodically shed their claws so that new ones can grow sharper and stronger. Their discard fingers turn to stone and have healing properties. Gorodezhensky Ravine. It's said that Chud lived here. Dangerous and unholy place. The ravines are death traps at night. Falling into one will surely leave me crippled. Let's go visit it then.
You meet 2 travelers from Bigichi village, who are on their way to the fields. The 3 of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit.
Hit him.
You strike the peasant backhanded. As you glare at your 2 traveling companions, they transform into black, shadow-cloaked demons.
I want to see one of them take damage as it opens to represent my backhand. What the hell is this thing? That is a bird or a head inside of a minotaur face. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Okay, let's focus on him. He only deals 3 damage every turn. He's fine. That thing, though, will kill me. Good thing demons are slow, apparently. Oh, the devil's finger gave me extra health. Okay, come on, let's kill it. Let's kill it. Why don't I have anything to kill it? Okay. That's gonna hurt. At the very least, I got a lot of defense. I would have rathered a lot more offense, though. Ow. Ow. Let's get some of my health back, because I only have one attack again. What the hell? At the very least, the next time I hit somebody, it's going to be for a lot of damage. Okay, good, finally. I keep thinking it's click and drag, but it's not. Oh, hey, that doesn't actually do anything if the guy dies. That's kind of stupid if you ask me, but whatever. See, ah boy, good to know though for future reference. All right, this should kill him. Let's go get a rabbit and die. Thank you. I'll take that. That's a lot of experience. To be fair, that was a very large demon that tried to kill me. Oh, I have 6 Adam's head. Can I use it? Oh, I have to hold F. Okay. Now we're going over to the Chud Forest. The Chud Forest probably lived... The Chuds probably lived here at one time, as the forest name would suggest. Old Chud bronze plaques aren't hard to find around here. To come across one, however, is a bad omen. After all, they weren't made by Christian hands. Wait, so I'm Christian, but I'm a witch?
You walk around the windmill and approach the Chud forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building, gleefully throwing around pieces of the windmill's wooden machinery.
Attack!
You read some Zagavers, and the chorts disperse like a murder of startled crows. Several chorts fly at you, but are stopped abruptly by a quickly drawn protective circle.
I can barely see these things. Alright. pause for a moment. Because the music is not as loud as it used to be, and I can barely hear it. This is decent music, I just want to be able to hear it, is all. There, that should kill that one. Amen. Kablock. I can't tell if they're supposed to be invisible or if they're supposed to be very, like, light gray, because they perfectly blend in with the terrain. And my defense is 8 apparently, jeez. Stab. It doesn't really matter what I picked, but I just like the well-versed ones. And look at this, I'm back to full health. I love how they just kill over dead. Babushka Mandalina. The old windmill. The windmill stands at the border of worlds between the village and the forest. I'm just picking up from where I left off, because my roommate came in to use the microwave. Right. When you are doing missions and you exit out of the map, you are just kind of showing out where you last fought somebody. The old windmill. Oh, I already read this one, right?
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Well, I can explain the sudden gusts of winds. You have a hole, and a hole. Oh yeah, I can explore. Run that way. Oh. More Adam's head.
It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside using a log. There is a small hole in the wall.
Let's not immediately jump in. Sprint lady. Okay, well, I think I broke her brain. There you go, buddy. Nope, I'm about to pick up the whole backyard.
It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting used to the darkness. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass, you spot an old axe, its blade covered with rust.
Take the axe. Plus 1 more health. weird, but okay.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break.
So they're just kind of showing you that there's multiple ways to get inside a building. Let's go through this hole in the wall.
It's a carrier log. It's the old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you see this kind of mill in Cerdyn Uyezd.
Cerdyn Uyezd.
You try to clamber up, but your misstep leads to a painful fall. Another attempt, and you are safe inside.
Ow, my health.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller. The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning.
I see you, demon. I'm sorry, can I climb upstairs? No, that's just the model freaking out. Okay.
This
Lots of
chest is for
candles.
various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
Let's not rob the poor man. Gee, I wonder why there may be sudden gusts of wind. I'm getting a lot of
A
that.
broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Cerdyn.
Look outside. Oh. What the hell is that thing? That's a big boy.
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden.
13th brother.
Why are you here, then?
And I didn't expect to meet a demon speaking the common tongue. I'm an apprentice witch. Who are you?
A demon, you say? Oh, you see, maiden, I'm not a common short. I am known as the 13th brother. I am the guardian over the village, the forest, and the secret hidden garden and its heart. I'm also the guardian of this windmill. All of this is me, the unseen master, at your service.
What kind of name is that? The 13th brother?
It's a demon name.
It is a name whispered through time and across many lands, until it became my name, that is. I will tell you the story, if you want to hear it, of course. There is still time until the dawn.
That sounds like bait, but at the same time, this is a narrative-driven experience, so sure.
Well, come on then. Tell me. I'm a scholar of evil spirits and the demons of the world.
It is good to meet a sorceress that doesn't immediately hurl herbs and venomous phrases before engaging in the more sophisticated art of conversation. Very well, so you're interested. A long time ago, I had 12 brothers.
And that is why they call me the 13th.
I was the 13th brother, the youngest. At that time, there was a war, and we were enlisted, you might say. I served under the strongest and most capable commander. He kept me alive, and so I became the last of my brothers, the 13th, and the only one remaining. After all those years, fate has brought me here. Why are you here, then?
Well, what do you want with the windmill, then?
Haven't you figured it out?
No.
Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
Sorry to be leading you on, but I'm not dating you.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
Sacrifice. How do I exit? There it is.
You were summoned by a sacrifice. You've been here since your creation.
I was right.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed. Not to mention, I'm bound to this pitiful miller, but I desire a powerful master.
Oh, is he going to be my sidekick?
Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable. And you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
I can say yes or no. I mean, sure, why not? Let's trust the second demon we've ever met.
Well, so be it. I could use a short like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem. There is yet to be such a Kuldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
So do we have to fight to prove I'm good enough? Yep. Nava. Babushka Mandarola. Amen. Weirdest prayer I've ever heard in my life. Alright, so he's about to protect himself. Let's waste him. Heal myself. And buff. Nava. Skorkin. George Stefan. Amen. Igla. Weirdest prayers I've ever heard in my life. Okay, let's use my Break Herb. Oh, I don't even have any attacks to take advantage of that with. I have so many more defenses than I do attacks. It's not even funny. Alright, how much does this give me? 24. Oh, right, my, piety. Avoid. Verheyen. Lava. Screw your 13th claw. Oh. And now he's going to defend himself, so I'm going to attack. Yarazi. Vitalia. Ruda. That's a lot of damage. That's not a dozen.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat this ancient spirit?
Up, second phase.
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
Alright, my defense is 12. Perfect. Vitalia. Scorkit. Bravo. Pop. Goes my block. Oh my. That's a lot of damage. 14, that to be exact. Urazi. Urazi. Brava. And now.
The book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
Why did his voice get so distant? Is he flying away? And he should die here, I think. Scorkit. Urazi. Amen. And pop. And now he is smoke. Firm 1. 1 attack to all enemies. I could use more attacks. I have nothing but defense right now for some reason. I have gained a level and grown in power. I am now in the skill section of the menu. Here I can unlock new abilities. Visit the section through the menu at any time. I can increase my health and gain knowledge points. As I increase in level, more and more demons will join my swarm. That sounds quite promising. I like a swarm of demons. Some abilities unlock automatically at the moment of obtaining a certain level. Huh. I can send one short on a meaningless job. I have 1 skill point. And that is it. Each idle short torments its Kuldun master. And nice. Devil number
You take the
experience.
demon into your personal service. He will ask for work, like any other chort. The mill is now without a spirit, but this is none of your concern.
No Bela Chak. Bela Kara. Every word is a tongue twister to me. How to kidnap from a banya.
And
Oh,
then
is
he
my dad
disappeared.
listening?
He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
Oh, nope, I'm just telling Old Man Yegor.
So, you took up a new chort. Hope it doesn't backfire. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
You grab it firmly.
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure.
Or smack it.
I think we need evil spirits.
That works too.
So we'll find the Aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
Can't we open the others right away?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chort.
Short.
I see. Time to get to work then.
Evil black smoke.
The shorts are back.
Hello, shorts.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect?
For you to keep doing it, Igor.
You knew what you signed up for. Everything has a price, especially wishes.
Like my undying soul. Yeah.
If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Kuldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in your Pestir. Not often, though.
Pestir.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your Pestir. In the end, you decide what you do with those chorts of yours. God help us.
Hang on, I'm curious. Is there an achievement for not torturing anybody? No, it doesn't seem to look like it. Of course, it could be in hidden achievements, which makes sense. Pester full of tjots. You now have a number of tjots yearning for mischief. Oh, they steal my health, if anything. So, do they give me buffs but bonuses if I just go out and fight with them? Sink a stake. Like, I'm curious now. What happens if I don't? Why would I want to play the good person? Oh, what's this do?
Grandfather says that in days of old, they used to bury people under the stove. That is how the Domovoy came to be.
I'm sorry, what? Fucking what?
There's a great number of books in this collection. Illuminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment near the furnace.
The moment I became a Kuldun, I saw the Uyest in a completely different light. There is no such place where a demon wouldn't hide. You just noticed? Your own chords are also a giant pain.
How did you manage your own chores?
Nothing to it, really. Just give them something to do. The only thing is they can't manage every task well. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
Oh. Once we asked a Kuldun to show us his imps. He was nice and drunk. It was around Masalinsta time. He waved at us. "I'll show you, but don't be frightened." Each had on blue short pants and red shirts. They stood in a line, like little men, about 70 centimeters tall. They didn't walk, but hopped about. And when the Kuldun gave an order, the wind started to howl. "I'll send them to the forest to count the needles on the pines. And when they're needed, I'll call out and the wind will blow them back to me," he sighed bitterly. "The imps ask incessantly for work. What work? It's absurd. Once I took them to mow. Come the next morning, the grass was waist high again. Their true calling is to cast curses on people. But the more you curse, the more imps you get. It's torture." Oh, there's two separate. I'll read this one and then call an end to this little episode because I'm running pretty close to 40-50 minutes. Should be about 50. Not long ago, there was a rich man who lived in a village. He had a watermill. One day he fell ill and found himself at death's door. He told his worker, "Gather 3 horses and take me to the mill, for I will die today." The assistant did as he was told. As he was riding home, he thought to himself, "How did my master know that he would die today?" He called his horses to a stop and rode back to the mill. When he arrived, he peered quietly through the window. What did he see but his master just sitting there crying bitterly? Just then, a trap door to the cellar opened, and several devils emerged. They tore the master's skin open and ate his flesh. Then, one of the devils possessed the miller by crawling into the skin that was left over. Delightful. Alright, well, we'll leave it on that delicious note, and I'll thank you for watching. I'm enjoying this little game so far. Is it the best graphics after playing God of War every night? No. Is it the best voice acting? It's pretty decent. Am I liking the story? And the lore and all of this? I'm loving it. I love mystical shit like this. It's a delight. And I'll be playing it over and over. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.